Leo. Leo, welcome. Leo, let's get into a general read for you guys today. I've got cards falling out already. I'm not going to take them just because I'm in the middle of a shuffle this time. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at your current energy. We're going to look at what's working for you, what you need to be aware of, look at the near future, and then we'll top it off with another 4 cards around the end of the read. Currently, we have the 8 of Cups, followed by Capricorn, or the Devil card. We have the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Looks like somebody that, looks like there's an in and out relationship. So I don't know if this is a booty call or what, but in this act of leaving, this is something that goes on. It typically happens with somebody from your past, and the person that leaves is sort of the one that wins. But in reality, nobody does. What's working for you? We see the Page of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. It's kind of a wait and see type of attitude that seems to be going on right now. And with this, it's about seeing whether this person actually comes back. 9 of Wands, yeah, it's kind of tough on everybody all the way around. But again, we have the 2 of Swords. Really, what is there to do with this? Like, how do you actually... Maybe you're usually the one that chases them and brings them back, but you have this wait and see attitude. And it's kind of like, you know what? I've done all the chasing. If you want to be in my life, here you go. What you need to be aware of. We have the Death card, followed by the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the Temperance card and the 5 of Wands. You may be going through some major changes right now, and this could be what this whole situation's about, where you're like, you know what, I'm just not chasing this time. It's just too much. However, there are messages coming in with this page, and you may be like, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. You're slowly changing, but then we have Temperance. So this is about lasting change, and because you're not sort of taking the bait, they might be how do I say it without getting blocked? You get the idea. They get a little confrontational, maybe a little pissy. They start really pulling at the heartstrings. When we look to the near future, though, these 2 cards have they actually flipped right over in the deck. So, in the near future, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the 3 of Swords, and it's clarified by the World, the Fool, and the 8 of Swords. So, eventually one of you decides to break this off. After all this messaging back and forth, you're like, somebody's like, screw it, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. And so then we see the World and the Fool. So you're into a new chapter. And looking at that chapter, you've got everything you need to do to move forward. However, this other individual might have been that sort of peace of mind, even though there's that nattering back and forth. They might have been that peace of mind where you're like, at least I could lean on them for whatever reason. Or they're there as comfort, if you will. And so not having them there creates that merry-go-round in your head. We're going to pull 4 more cards. We have the Star. We have the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Once you realize truly what your hopes and dreams are, and start to actually put them into motion rather than just we used to call them pipe dreams. They were just hollow. There was nothing really in them. We have the Ace of Swords, and you start to figure out that maybe you should just be focusing on yourself. And this word continues to elude me. Maybe it's just your self-worth, looking at your self-worth, and once you understand that, you get to start brand new again with an Ace of Cups. So this looks actually pretty decent. And then of course we had the King of Pentacles. So somebody that, this Ace of Cups could be somebody that is very stable, very grounded, generous. They know what's what. And they're not afraid to be there. So that's what I've got for you today. Best of luck. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.